I don't know. You logged into Facebook on Safari. I don't know. Cardinals coming on the ice now. And the Canes. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing. All right, we got both teams on the ice. Warm-up clock has not quite started yet. Canes going to be wearing their white uniforms with the blue and red trim. The Garden Wolves are here from a club that's formed in St. Joe, Michigan, along the Lake Shore. They're going to be a gold and blue color. Got a Friday 3 p.m. game. Kids getting out of school early. We got 3, 6, 9. We have all 11 skaters and our goalies, so we'll have a full team here for the first game. This is the Midwinter Shootout Tournament, hosted in Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. Got our kickoff game here against the Garden Wolves at 3 p.m. on Friday, and tomorrow morning, bright and early in Battle Creek. Make the drive over to Battle Creek for 8 a.m. start time there. And a 3 o'clock game in the afternoon back here in Kalamazoo. And we'll see where we're at seating-wise. One minute, 24 seconds remaining here in warm-ups before the start of our game. Doesn't look like we're going to have any music playing in the background, so we don't have to worry about Facebook Live kicking us off. That's better. It's going to be end of the warm-ups, and we're going to be getting ready to start the first period here. K-Wings are in a bit of a three-game slide. They've lost their last 3 games in division play. They're going to get it back on track here with the Midwinter Shootout Tournament. KOHA breaks the huddle, and obviously we'll have Noble as our goalie. We're going to have our first line of skaters here. We're going to have Owen on the wing along with Wesley, Sawyer at center, and Easton and Rowan as our starting defenders. And we got away. Sawyer's going to chase after it here. First opportunity in the zone. Quick shot on the goal. And 10 seconds in, 1 shot on goal. Kept out by Woods. So we're looking for another face-off win here. Trying to get it over to Wesley. We're going to have a trip right away by Wesley, and we're going to go right to a penalty kill. Reaching in for that puck and trips to the defender. Just going to put us all the way back down to the other side here.
Power play for boys.
14 seconds in, we've got a good shot on goal and a penalty so far. Some fast action going on. He's able to kind of bring it out himself. Right to mid-ice. That's kind of lost. Back in, taken away by Owen. And gets it out of his own. Sawyer's able to take it away. Gonna have some space. Come in on his own. Taken away nicely there, but Sawyer's gonna bring it back in. Tries to get a shot on his backhand, but he's not able to get it. Woods trying to get it out. And they're down to men for another 20 seconds here. Puck's up here along the front. And we'll move in and shoot it, and it gets by, and there's a goal. Initially waved off. Oh, no, waved off. Okay. He waved it off, then he pointed, but I think he's saying he's pointing at the face-off circle. And so no goal there, no goal. 7 seconds remaining on the power play. He is pointing at the face-off circle, but I think everybody in the stands thought it was a goal. I sure thought he was pointing for a goal. So it'll remain 0-0. Very early on. Puck is down. 7 seconds remaining on the penalty. Trying to pull it off. Twins going to hassle the puck. Get it out. Skating into space. Wesley's out of the box. Back to full strength. Taken away nicely by the Garden Wolves. Twins going to get it, push it deep, and the goalie's just going to cover it there.
No, he waved it off.
Oops. Have a face-off. Goalie's right. We got Landis out there with Quinn and Griffin. Easton and Rowan back. Pucks back to Easton. Shoots it. Held up by the goalie there and covered. Kind of deflected and slowed down off the defender's stick and then covered nicely by the goalie. So 10:30 remaining. First period. Nothing. Puck is down. Just trying to clear it out. They're able to move it out so far. put right back in by KOHA. Shove right back out. We're going to yo-yo back and forth. Puck right now is in the defensive zone. Out to Griffin for a moment. Back in and offsides. So the Wolves are offsides, so we'll have a stoppage in play. 10:08. We'll have another line change out here. We're going to have Miles, Owen, and Weston on the offensive side, and Rowan and Easton. Miles is going to get the face-off. I was able to get it out. Puck moving back and forth here. Puck's up, and they've got a couple of 2-on-1 here. Shot on goal and smothered by Noble. Kept out by Noby there. Able to win that puck into the zone and have a little 2-on-1 action against the defense. Get a shot on goal there. Keep the same line out there for KOHA here. Puck is down. Almost going to skate it up and tries to get it out. Skate up again. Going to bring it along. Jump into the zone here. Miles going to chase after it, and it'll be icing. Hit a little too hard and made it all the way down into the icing area. Miles tried to negate that, but wasn't quite getting there in time. That'll come all the way back down. Do that again. KOHA's changing lines though. Oop. Gonna have Sawyer out there along with Griffin and Quinn. Connor and Chase back for defense. Sawyer trying to bring it up. He's taking off his stick and it's gonna be into the corner. KOHA's gonna chase it down there. Tries to take it away. Connor keeps it in. Throws it towards the center. Off a couple of defenders. Has it in front. It's knocked down. Griffin's going to put it in the corner. Sawyer's going to chase after. It's right there at his stick. They both have their sticks caught up there. Defender's going to bring it around. Try to get it out. It's going to hold up, get it back towards and behind the net. Defender's going to try to bring that out. Successfully able to get it out. Connor's going to regroup. Throws it back in, but they're offside. It's not quite enough time for Sawyer to get all the way back. He's all the way behind the goal and wasn't able to get back on side before the stoppage there. Still a nothing game. 44 remaining. Landis on the face-off here. Owen pokes it into the zone. Kept in for a moment by Landis. Owen tries to keep it in, and it's going to sneak out. Easton comes up and puts it deep in. They're going to chase after it there. It's going to be along the side here. Easton rips it, and it's tipped by Landis for a moment, but it is kept out by the goalie. Nice shot on goal there by Easton. Might have been tipped by Landis, but it doesn't make it in. Keeps it 0-0. 18 remaining in the first. Puck is down. They're trying to keep it in, but it's off the defender's feet and out of the zone. And they're going to call the Wolves for being offside. Slow start by both teams on both sides. Some icing, some offsides here, so we're trying to go back and forth. Miles is the center here with Griffin and Quinn. That's right over to Quinn. Tries to keep it out. Gonna skate it up here now along the bullets. Taking possessions back and forth now. Miles comes away with it. Trying to move to the center. Gets it into some space. Trying to get a shot. Defender's able to step in front of Griffin before he can get a shot off there. Quinn's going to bring it around. Griffin's trying to get his stick back. It's going to be around the side here. Going to bring it out. Skates it up. Has some room. Throws it on net and kept out by Noble. Good coast to coast with some speed there. Good move to the corner, but kept out. KOHA will change. You're going to move to Sawyer here on the center. Flanked by Owen and Wesley, I'm sorry. Easton and Rowan back on defense. Puck's up in the air, so he's going to try to skate it out. He's able to. Going towards the far boards. Up and around, thrown at the net. Off the blocker, still loose, gets it back for a moment. Turns and puts it back behind. Defenders trying to get it back out. Whoa, collision along the boards there. And thrown back out. Owen's going to skate it around. Tries this other side. Keep it up and around and dumped into the zone. KOHA trying to chase it out. Nice outside or outbound pass. Throws it across into some space. Rowan's going to be the first one there. He's going to pick it up. 6:30 remaining here in the first. Turns over there. KOHA's able to get it out of the zone, and then they brought it right back in, and they're offsides. So we still have a 0-0 game. Still over 6 minutes remaining here in the first. Landis is going to be on this opening draw. Connor's going to chase it down. So they put it out the middle of the ice. Landis is there, trying to bring it forward. Through two defenders. Trying to get it through to the goal. Takes it along the wide side. They poke it into the corner. Griffin's go. And we're going to have a slashing penalty to Landis there. He'll come off as the KOHA's second penalty there. So 5:58 remaining. Landis goes off for a minute and a half on a slash. That'll bring the face-off all the way back down in front of Noble over here. Sawyer on the face-off here. It's down and in front. Dangerously out there. Thrown back behind the net. Connor's going to pick it up. Puts it off the boards. Tries to get it out. Held in for the moment. It's going to be out to Sawyer at mid-ice. Tries to bring it through the middle, but it's off of defender's foot. Woods bring it to mid-ice. Getting through to the zone. Tries to throw it towards the net, but it's off of Easton. It's deflected into the corner. Quinn's going to go back with the Wolves. We get to it first. Trying to get it out of that far corner now. Back and forth it goes. Quinn will eventually pick it up. Try to skate it out himself. He goes down. Kept in nicely by the Wolves. Skating around. Got a nice centering pass, but just off. Great scoring opportunity potentially for the Wolves there. Taken away in the corner. Tries to center. Nobody's quite there. Now Landis is out of the box. They're trying to get them both out there. Landis and Sawyer. Landis trying to clear the way. Coming forward. Zigzagging his way through. Puck's held up by a defender. They're going to skate it back out the other way. Coming to center ice. Got some speed. Moving to his left. Throws it back to the right. And then will be a goal for the Garden Wolves. Thrown out, initially saved by Noble, and was loose out in front. Not able to be covered by KOHA and put back in for the game's first goal. Nothing Wolves. 4 minutes remaining here in the first.
Here you go, Tyler. Good job, Fred.
Wesley with the puck now. Bringing it into our zone. Gets it in. Bringing it that far corner. Couple of KOHA K-Wings out in the middle. Owen has the puck in the corner. Tries to get it out. Able to clear it. Jace comes over, takes it away from their defender. Momentarily. He's able to beat counter to it there. Got a guy out in front if he can center it. Skates it around and then centers late, but our defenders are there to take that option away. Wesley's going to pick it up with his speed, trying to get it around, trying to outrun the defense. Puts it along the boards. And tries to get it around the goalie here. Bunch of K-Wings collide there, get the turnover out front, throw it on the net, but it's going to be wide. Now they've got numbers coming back the other way. Comes into the zone. It's taken away for the moment. Rowan's going to have it coming around. Puts it out to Miles, and Owen's there with him. Puck's kept in. Put away by Easton. Oh, nobody's going to go after it. The Wolves are going to skate it around there. Miles is going to pick it up. East have it out of the zone now, into the neutral zone. Back and forth as the K-Wings are trying to make a change too. One's going to skate it nicely to the middle. 2-on-1, looking for a shot. He puts it on net, but it's going to be wide. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Trying to center it. Easton's able to step up momentarily. They're going to have some numbers going back the other way now. Nice centering pass. It's up, and it's over the back of the net. Dodging a bullet there. Tries to put it back on net again, and it knocked down. Got nothing but some ice in front. Lots of numbers. Break away now. 1-on-none. And puts that one just wide on the shot there. 1:54 remaining in the first. That puck's thrown out of the zone. Will not have enough gas to be called an icing. Rowan beats him there and is able to kind of get it out of the zone. Up to Griffin for the moment. Sawyer stick lifts and gets the puck away. Quinn trying to win the puck there. Get it back in. Sawyer with it now. Puts it up to himself. 1-on-1 with the defender. Looking for a move. Moves it towards the center. And it's covered. Ran out of some steam trying to go right at him there. So they sidestep, but not able to get a whole lot on it, and it's left down by the goal. So we're still sitting at a 1-0. Wolves lead here. 1:18 still to go in the first. We're going to have a line change. We're going to have Landis out here in center, Owen at right wing, Wesley at left wing. Connor and Jace back here on defense. Face off here in our zone. Cuts down. Landis trying to sweep it over to his left, but it's held up. Cuts back over to Landis. Gets it behind. And try to chase it down there. Long outlet pass. Going to be out near the blue line. Cleared out. Thrown up. A little too far for the Wolves outlet pass there. Owen's going to have it for the moment. Skating towards the middle, looking for help. Tries to get over to Landis. Taken away by the Wolves there. Nice stick lift by Owen, and he's going to put it back towards their zone again. Fighting for it there. The Wolves get it in their zone. It's going to be back out. Brought up by Landis with some speed now. Going to go around. Throws it towards and outside. Rebounded by Wesley for the moment. Not able to get the shot off though. Be brought around by the Wolves to this side. 24 seconds remaining. Getting towards the end of the first. 1-0 Wolves. Skating with some speed. Still have some speed going. Gonna go out and around. Throws it towards the center. Nice centering pass again, but it's just off their stick. Some good centering passes from the Wolves here. Under 10 seconds to go. Looking to kill off the last remainder of the period, and they will. That'll do it. That's the end of the first period. 1-0 Wolves through one. Wolves with a lot more scoring opportunities there in the first than KOHA. We got 1 minute between the periods here. As the teams are huddled up and getting instructions as we go into the second period here today. Wolves are out of their huddle. All breaking theirs as we get into the second period here. Minutes back on, or 12 minutes back on the clock here. Got our 10 skaters, 2 referees, goalies are ready, and the puck's going to be down. Sawyer's going to start the second period with Wesley and Owen. Connor and Chase back there as our defenders. Nice move to bring it towards the center. Have another person out there, but not able to get it over. Wolves able to keep it in for the moment. Poked away. In the far corner. Sawyer's going to try to clear it around the boards. Pops out, and there's 3 Wolves there with it. Connor's able to poke it away, and it's kept in by the Wolves there at the blue line. Wesley now having it. Trying to get that one out too. Not able to clear. That one's thrown towards the net and will be wide. Wesley's going to pick it up. He's able to clear that one out. That one gets by. Wolves are back outside and clear it back into their zone. Out towards Sawyer, who can't get it out. Thrown back in by the Wolves. Now we're going to have Chase trying his hand. Tries to get it out to Wesley, but it's a little too strong. Wolves are going to bring it towards the center. Passing it back and forth. Connor's not going to have it. Bring it out. He's got Sawyer out ahead. Brought forward. Nice little move by Connor. Gets into some space there. Shoots it, and it's blocked down. And kept out. Wolves looking to turn it back the other way. They get it out of their zone. Coming up with it. Puts it off to the far corner. Going to be out and around the side. Tries the center, but it's off the defensive skates. Connor's going to have it again. And try to bring it up and just clears it out to the central to the neutral ice. Wolves will pick it up there. Wolves still with it. Ooh, nice long centering pass connects. But the K-Wings are going to get back. Turned over. Sawyer's going to have the puck there. Gonna come up with it. Poked off his stick as he tries to go around, and they're going to call a penalty. Call a high sticking. High sticking on the Wolves will put KOHA on the first power play. .9:34 remaining in the second period. Faceoff's going to be in front of the Wolves goaltender here. KOHA with their first power play of the day. One straight back to Easton, but it's a little hot to handle. Over to Griffin. Quinn with it. And it's going to be off the blocker and kept out. Landis is going to chase after it here. Put it back in behind the net. Wolves are going to chase it down there. Put out towards center and picked up by the Wolves. Brought across nicely. Skating with some speed. One K-Wing to stop them. Thrown on the net, but kept out. Nice little rush by the Wolves there, down the man. Still 31 seconds remaining on the penalty. Landis out there with Quinn, Griffin, Easton, and Rowan. Pucks around the other side and throw it into the corner. Rowan's going to go after it, picks it up. Up to Quinn and passed. Landis is out front if he can get to it. Picks it up. Tries to center it. Gets through to Quinn. And then thrown right back out. Wolves are able to clear it. Back into the Wolves zone now. Lots of Wolves along the boards there. Trying to get it out by putting along the boards. Hasn't been very successful. Take it away nicely there by Landis. Speed it up along the boards here. Going towards the center. Taking off his stick. Owen tries to get it back, but they're able to bring it out. Thrown back in and offsides. Landis had lost his feet. Wasn't able to get back up. That'll make the face-off out here in front of the blue line. Gonna have a line of Miles out there at center. Owen and Wesley on the wings. Connor and Chase here on the defense. Puck's won by us straight over. Connor's gonna try to win the race there. The puck's gonna move forward. Out to Gardenwood. He's gonna step up and keep it away. They'll try to reverse to the other side, but no one's there. Still able to get it out. Connor's going to collect it. Tries to get it up, but it's turned over at the blue line, and they're into their zone. Chasing it down in the corner now. They're able to keep it in. Bringing it back and forth. They'll pop out for the moment, out towards center. Wesley's able to try to get it out. That one's thrown towards Noble, who keeps it out with a nice leg save. That one's chipped out and going to be out over and be over here at in front of Noble to the right of Noble. Trying to get it up off the boards and out, deflected out of play there. Exactly 7 minutes to play here in the second period. Still a 1-1 or 1-0 game. Puck is back down. Wolves are going to skate it. Throw it on. Nice attempt there. Jace does a great job to stop that one. Trying to get it up to Sawyer. Sneaking out behind. Does get to him, but not before the defense has come back onside. Trying to get it up. Griffin tipped it away. Over to Sawyer. Sawyer going to pass it to Quinn. Wings for the moment get it into their zone, but it's brought right back out. The Wolves are going to bring it up. Got some space. Shoots it behind the net. Now it's going to be into the corner here. It's going to get out and back in for offsides. K-Wings are able to clear that one out and then brought right back in for an offsides. 6:13 remaining here in the second period. Landis is going to be on this face-off with Owen to his right, Wesley to his left. Owen and Easton back on defense. That's brought in by the Wolves. Out and around, skating, tries to center, got a couple of people there. Still at his feet. Back behind the net. He's going to try to skate it out himself. Getting around to the boards. Off a couple of defenders' feet. And they're able to keep it in. Picked up for the moment by Easton. Owen's there. Backhands it closer to the line, but can't get it out. A lot of space there. They're going to skate to the center. Got a lot of space through the middle. Held up for the moment and right down. And Noble's going to cover it. Puck was loose out in the house in front. Noble's able to cover up that dangerous puck and keep it a 1-0 game. Wolves are still up. down as they try to get a shot off, but it's off of the feet of the defenders. Puck is loose in front. Easton does a nice job to clear it to the side. They're trying to get it out. Still trying to get it off the boards. No avail. It's going to be out to Quinn. He's got some space here to skate. He's able to be caught from behind. The Wolves are going to try to skate it out. Ooh, down hard against the wall. And an icing. Quinn's back up and he's fine. A bit of a hard fall into the corner there in the boards. He's up and skating away just good. Icing will bring the puck all the way down into our offensive zone here. 4:53 remaining. Sawyer on the faceoff. It's straight back. Wes has got it. Trying to get it over to Sawyer. Unable to do so far. Cleared out to center. Got a Wolf on in his back pocket there. Able to clear it out to center ice nicely. Sawyer's going to have it now. Skate it up. Taking it to some open space. Three Wolves with it now, back behind them. Wesley's going to try to get a turnover, but he gets past him. Does a nice centering pass, but it's a little too wide, and it's right to our defenders. Turned over and onside there. Jace is able to, trying to get it up to Wesley, who's behind. Trying to skate the space. Able to beat him with his speed there. Moving towards center. Shoots and is just wide. Moving right to left with a nice shot. It's just wide of the net. Good opportunity there. Trying to skate it out. Wesley's going to come up. Loses his stick for the moment. Gets it back. They're able to bring it out. Connor trying to take it away. Forces them to the boards. He's able to get around everybody, and the shot's going to be wide of the goal. Owen and Sawyer and Wesley over there trying to get that puck away. Owen's going to control it now, trying to get it out. He's unable to get it out. Has it a second time. Tries to get it up in the air, unable to get it out. Sawyer will come in and get it out. Puck's held up there. Brought all the way to the other side. Connor's going to pick it up with some speed, moving to the center. Sawyer's onside. Little reverse. Try to get a shot off. He does. Who's just wide. Nice strong shot by Connor there. Just wide of the net. K-Wings trying to get it here. Trying to keep it in. Deemed offside at the blue line there. And that'll be stoppage. And puck brought out for a face-off just outside the blue line. 2:41 to go. Still sitting at a 1-0 game in the second period. Second period, 1-0 Wolves. Tipped away nicely by Easton, and that'll be deemed a icing. That'll bring the face-off all the way back down in front of our goalie here. Still a 1-0 game. Puck is down and loose in front. Easton there, trying to get the puck from underneath the player. Moving it forward. Landis is able to hold it out of the zone here. Everybody's onside, so they get it right back in. Landis trying to get it back, or Quinn trying to get it back out this time. Rowan will have it. They skate it around, go to the other side. It's going to be loose in the middle. Quinn and Landis with it now. Skating straight at him. Gonna go try to turn, go backhand. It's gonna be off of the blocker to the other side. Landis trying to do a wraparound, but he loses it off the net. Turned over, Quinn shoots it hard, but it's gonna be wide of the net there. Wolves are gonna have it with some speed, bringing it out. 1:30 remaining in the second. it back down in the zone. Rowan's going to have to try to chase it out. Got some room this way if he can get it out quickly. Skating it around. Has enough room to bring it out himself. On his backhand as he gets it into our zone. Loses it there. Bears are able to get it out before K-Wing can get there to keep it in. He's got some room up front here if he can clear it out. Griffin and Landis back here. It's off Landis' skating in the zone fine. Going towards the net. It's back behind. Knocked down in the fight for it over there. Rowan tries to come up. Does a nice job to keep it off the stick for a moment, but he gets the puck back. Throw nicely into the side by Easton. Keep it out of harm's way. 32 seconds remaining here in the second. It's at Easton's feet again. He's able to nicely keep it outside the zone. 22 seconds with the puck here at mid-ice. Going into the zone for one last rush here. And we're going to have a penalty on Landis here. 13.7 seconds remaining. Another penalty to KOHA. Calling a hooking on Landis is the official call.
Power play, Fred!
Come on, Jace, be strong!
Puck is back down.
Do it!
10 seconds remaining. So he does a good job to fight for it there. Pushes it back out. And they're calling a guard wolf? I think they're calling a wolf for a penalty here potentially. They called for a slash, I just didn't see what it was. So we got a slashing penalty, so that will make it 4-on-4. Only 2.5 seconds remaining, only enough time for maybe a one-timer shot off a quick draw here before our second period's done. Sawyer's going to be there. Miles to his right. Oh, tries to put it down. That'll do it. End of the second period. 1-0. No goals in the second. Only 47 seconds remaining on Landis' power on penalty, which means there's only about 11 seconds worth of power play for K-Wings. 47 seconds remaining on number 7 Landis' penalty, and there's 58 seconds remaining on the Gardeners' penalty. So 4-on-4 to start. Briefly have an advantage and then with full strength. Wings did a good job in the second period of not allowing as many centering passes to open people in front. Still struggling to get that puck into space and get a good shot from out front. Both teams with a lot of shots that are slightly off the mark, not really on the net. So we'll have 1 goal deficit going into the third and final period of the first game of the Midwinter Classic. Wolves will have it down in the corner. Taken away nicely by Connor. Got 2 Guard Wolves out front. Passed over to Quinn. Poked away from him. Griffin's going to come up, put it forward to Quinn again. Quinn will bring it into the zone. It'll be out to the side of the goaltender. Looking to pick it up. Makes him turn towards the center. But he's all by himself over there. They try to put it around the side. Turned over for a moment and kept out of the zone. couple of players down. Right back up as the puck's there along the boards. 3K wings there. Trying to get it back in. Jace is going to bring it up. He's got some speed, got some opportunity there in the corner. Puts it on the net, and it's just wide again, just in front of the goalie. To the far side. Both teams to full strength now. Puck is brought up and kept in nicely by Connor. Thrown towards the goalie. Going to reverse it to the far side. Murphy's going to chase it down there. They're able to bring it out. Got some room there to get out of the zone. Turns and centers it. It's off the stick and is a little too far. Back out of the zone. Landis trying to create a turnover. Get some space. Let's have it in the zone. It's knocked down, loose in front. And the Wings are going to come out with it. Tries to get it up to Landis. I'm not sure he knows the puck's there. Now they're both going to chase it down. Landis has it in. Turns. Has an opportunity. That one's going to be blockered out. Got his hand on it. Knocked it out. Wesley tries to turn and shoot, and it's knocked down. They're going to have some numbers coming back the other way. Kalamazoo does a nice job to hustle back and get numbers back to help out. Easton now trying to skate it up. Got some speed. Stops, goes towards the center. Turned over there. Landis has it on his backhand. Trying to skate it through. Gets the shot off, but it's knocked down in front. Landis fighting for it there behind the net. Puck's loose. Wesley's got it. It's up and loose and to the side of the net and out. Keeps it a one-goal game. Rowan has it. Back in our zone again. Kalamazoo getting some pressure finally here in the third period. Getting some possession of the puck in. Landis can get a shot off. Easton's able to come up and get a shot, but it's wide. Wolves are going to try to just pull it back, and it's off a stick, and they've got some space and a room to shoot. Shoots, and it's not in. It's not in. It's kept to the side. I think it's off the post and kept out. Now we have a stoppage, but I don't know what for. Waiting to see what that was for. I think it was just an accidental stoppage. There's no penalty, so whistle was blown, but they're just going to have a face-off here in our zone. Nobody comes off on any penalties. We got Sawyer, Miles, and Owen as the wings. Easton and Rowan. That puck's out, and Owen's going to have it here towards the middle, trying to skate it out himself. He's able to at least get it out of the zone for a moment. Going to chase it down. Has it for a moment. Skater is down. Puck's loose along the board somewhere. Trying to get up. Oh, Sawyer with a nice pass to Miles, but he was turning around and didn't see the puck there. Trying to change it around. Oh, puck's loose there. Owen had it for a moment. Now Miles is going to try to have it. Sawyer comes up and they're able to get a clean shot off there. Both fighting for it there. Owen's fighting in the crease. Miles going to come up and tries to get it in. Puck is still loose and covered up. That puck was loose there. Good opportunities by Sawyer and Owen to try to get it punched back in, but covered up and blown dead by the officials. 7:58 remaining. Kalamazoo with the first really good scoring chance in a long time there. Faceoff's going to be on the far circle. Landis on the faceoff with Quinn and Wesley. Chase and Connor on defense. That's won quickly back by Landis, but a little too hard to clear out of the zone. Chase tries to get it right back in. That's out of the zone and up to Chase. Trying to put it back in. It's off of some Garden Wolves. Thrown out towards center. Thrown right back in, and they're off sides. A couple of a K-Wing and a Wolf have kind of collided and gone down. The Wolves players not able to get back on side before the puck came in. 7:36 remaining. Still a 1-0 game. Puck is down. Wesley will have it. Wesley, Landis, and Quinn on the forwards. Connor and Jace on defense. That puck's cleared out and on Landis' stick. He's got 3 Wolves, though, there. Wesley's going to come up and support. Got some room to skate up. Tries to shoot it. Puck is still loose in front and thrown out of there by the Wolves. Connor goes down, but he's all right. He's trying to collect that puck. Easton's going to have it. He's going to skate it up. Trying to get it to Quinn. Held up at the red line. Wolves now have it in their zone. Has an opportunity to skate in. Tries to shoot, and it's underneath Noble and kept out. She was able to skate it right in and get right in the house. Tried to go 5-hole, and Noble's able to block it and keep it out. Sawyer going to be on this faceoff with Owen. Oh, that faceoff was down and quickly won, and it's all the way across. Wings will try to chase it down. Easton's going to have it there. Trying to figure out where he's going to go. He's going to come this way along the glass. Kept in for the moment by the Wolves. Law's going to collapse on it there. And we got an offsides. It's always hard along there when the both teams are fighting for the puck back and forth, back and forth. Have a quick offsides penalty. That's what we had there. Gonna still have Sawyer and on the face-off, Owen and Griffin on the forwards. Rovers are gonna bring it in. Chased by Owen, Sawyer, and Rowan. Puck is loose. Not able to get a shot off there. Puck is still loose. Back over to their forward. And it's unable to get a good clear yet. Bring it up towards the blue line. Rowan's able to bring it out himself. Now he's going to skate it up. He's got some space. Going to be on his backhand. Turns to the forehand. Shoots it. And it's glove saved and blocked down and covered by the goalie. Another Kalamazoo defenseman coming up and skating the puck out and taking themselves down there for an opportunity. Unable to score so far. Now we're under 6 minutes. 5:57. Kaylee's down a goal. That puck's loose along in the middle. Thrown back, but they have a Wolf back. It's going to be a race here. It will be icing. Face off all the way back over again. We'll have Landis on the center. Wesley and Miles down there as our offensive forwards. Connor and Chase as our defense. Puck is down. Wolves get it out. Get past the red line. Trying to go towards the center. Tied up nicely by by Wesley there. Jace has the puck now. He's going to skate it along the far side. Skating it up. He gets it past the red line and dumps it underneath. Now they're going to try to chase it and can't get a turnover there. The puck's going to be turned to the other side, and Wesley's going to try to bring it towards the middle. He's able to get it away. This time just throws it back behind the net. Miles is going to have it there. Looking for a bit of a centering pass, but the defenders have their sticks down, and they'll keep it out. Miles is offsides, and we're going to have 4:57 remaining, and we have another offsides. We're going to change it up. We got Sawyer here on this face-off. Quinn and Griffin on the forwards. Rowan and Easton here as our defenders. As the puck is down. Sawyer moves towards the center. And he's taken down. That'll be a delayed penalty. Wolves touch it, and we've got a penalty here. Sawyer had on his backhand, is trying to turn to take a shot, and they're going to call a penalty on a Wolf here. Looks like the referee has his man and sending them off. Kittens are going to be changing some players here too. Sawyer's going to stay on along with Landis. We've seen this a few times where the K-Wings will put both of their centers out there. That's what we have, Landis and Sawyer. Landis tries to win it straight over to Sawyer, but it is kept out here by the Wolves nicely. Puck's down here along the wall. Trying to see where the puck's going to come out. It's down in our offensive or on our defensive zone now. Rowan's going to have it. Come up to 4 minutes remaining. He's going to skate it out himself again. Got a bunch of K-Wings out in front if he wants them. Skating along there. Landis and Sawyer there. We got another penalty. The Wolves are going to go back down another person. They're going to have a 5-on-3 for 20 seconds. Going to have a hook. Clear hooking violation there, and the K-Wings will go on a 2-person advantage for 20 seconds. As the penalty calls are starting to even out a little bit. It's very heavy on the K-Wings early. Landis has that one down right there to Landis. Taking off his feet there. They're going to skate it up. Got some space, got some speed. Tries to throw it to the corner, but it's back behind the net. Rowan's got it again. Will he try to bring it out himself? 2-person advantage. Coming forward. Gets to the blue line. Takes a shot. It's going to be blocked down and covered nicely by the goalie. K-Wings still have an advantage. 5-4 advantage in people. They're down a goal, though. Still 33 seconds remaining on the Wolves penalty. Wings are going to change out their players. Try to get some fresh skaters on. We're going to have Landis on the center. Miles. Back to Connor. Stopped and knocked down by the defender's stick there. 3:30 remaining. Puck dangerously in front here. K-Wings not able to get it away. Skates it free and clear of the defenders. Towards the middle. Defenders are able to take the puck away now. Gonna skid it up. Landis, our fastest skater with some speed. Getting around. Gonna come forward. Got one man to beat. He's able to get to the side. Takes a shot from a hard angle, and it's not going to go in. Coming up on 3 minutes. Miles has it, tries to put it towards the middle, but nobody's there. Wolves are trying to skate it out. Landis is going to have it here. Coming in, has it on his stick. Tries to throw it to the far side, and it's wide there. Maybe a battle for it there. 2:45 there. Out to Quinn momentarily, tries to get it forward. It's up in the air. Miles tries to take a swipe at it and can't get it. Jay's trying to hold that one in. He does. It's right off the midsection of a defender, and that's going to be able to be cleared. Jay's going to retreat. Puts it right back into the offensive zone nicely. 2:24 remaining. Got some tired players out there now. Tries to clear towards the middle. It's a turnover in the middle. Not able to get much of a shot off, but the defender, or the goalie jumps out and covers nicely. So obviously the penalty is over, and we're on 5-on-5 action here for a little bit now. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. It is a 1-goal game here. The Wolves got their goal early in the first period and have held on to it ever since. Okay. K-Wings have got their empty net. They got 6 down. Sawyer with the puck. Throws it on net, and it's wide. 2 minutes remaining. Empty net for the K-Wings. Trying to get a shot off. Not able to get one off there. Puck is still loose. Rowan puts it towards the net. Players down. Taken away nicely by Wesley on his backside. Quinn's going to have the puck. Takes a shot, and it's loose in front. And he's able to jump on it and cover that one. Offensive barrage here for the K-Wings. Still have an empty net. 1 minute, 48 seconds. They'll have the man advantage the rest of the way. Their net is empty. Defenders will have to turn into goaltenders if there's a breakaway. Puck's down and loose. Wesley with the shot. It's going to be wide to the left. Rowan trying to get to it. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining. Trying to get it towards the center. Unable to get it there. Puck's loose. Tries to go backwards, and that's going to be a turnover. But then they get the puck right back. Puck shot to center, trying to get it back onside. Deemed to be onside, but yep. One referee had called on, one called off, but the one that was right across from it had a good view. 1 minute, 21 seconds. Still going to have an empty net here. Our net is empty. So we got to be careful of any breakaways or any time they get the puck near mid-ice, they may try to go for a long goal. Puck is down. Brought out to mid-ice. Got to stop it there before they can get a cheap empty net goal. Taken down along the far side. Puck is still there. Thrown on, and it's in. We had a person there, but it was off the stick and up in the air, and we had enough steam on it to go in. That'll be an empty net goal. Two nothing Wolves with an empty net goal. Whoa. Yeah. Referees are ready to start the game before we had our players back here on the ice. 1:07 remaining. Now a 2-goal lead for the Wolves. And now verify everybody's ready and the puck's back down. K-Wings needing a quick goal to get back into this. Connor's going to have it loose. Going to be close to the corner. Wolves are going to chase after it. And we'll turn over and a shot on goal here. Going with it, trying to get towards center. Still trying to get towards center. It's off a skate and got to go all the way back down this other side. Got an elbow by the Garden Wolves, but I'm not going to call anything on that, it looks like. And taken down back behind. Centering pass is going to find its way all the way out of the zone. 29 seconds remaining. Wolves content to just hold on to the puck here. Going to bring it towards center. Held up there. 15 seconds. Off of the leg pad and kept out, and then the second pass or second shot is not going to make it in. Puck still loose in front, looking to get rid of it. Oh, no goal, no goal. Goals waved off. 2.2 seconds remaining. It'll be a game 1 victory for the Wolves here. So you're hoping to keep it just a 2-goal loss. Last 2 seconds of the game is going to have Landis, Miles, Sawyer, Connor, and Jace out there. Puck is down, kept behind the net, and that will do it. 2-0 win for the Garden Wolves in the first game of the Midwinter Shootout. Waiting on the goalie here, we'll have the handshake line, and then that'll do it for today's broadcast. I said we'll come to you tomorrow morning from Battle Creek, the rink at Battle Creek. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. puck drop. We will see you then.